let's go to the next roaster for the evening. We have one of the most instrumental people in the club. He does probably more than anybody else. He's one of the most hardworking people in the club, if not the most hardworking. He knows everything there is to know about Toastmasters and this club, San Diego 7 in particular. If you don't believe me, just ask him. If you ever need to know anything at all about Toastmasters, ask him. He'll probably tell you a lot more than you wanted to hear in the first place, but too much information is better than not enough information. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Christoph Kubitza.
Toastmaster, don't worry about the conflicts with pornography. If you've been like me, the target of Eric's speeches lately as the porn addict, the porn star, you're fine. You'll survive. And I think, Michael McNaughton, you need this, man. Maria, ¿cómo estás? That's the only Puerto Rican I've met that doesn't speak Spanish. Okay? At least her cousin here does. Anyway, hi. Good to see you.
¿Cómo estás?
All right. Damarys, congratulations to your Distinguished Madam Award this year. You really deserve it. I loved it. You worked for 6 years, 6 hard years to get to this, and I've known you for as long. And if there's one person, one contribution we've had to this club, is your person. And also, we have another contribution from you, is you've probably been the person who's mastered the body, how the body speaks speech in your company communicative better than anybody else in this club. Actually, you have better facial expressions and body postures than Thomas himself when he's the audience, when you watch him listen to your speeches. Have you ever noticed how when Damarys is facilitating a meeting, she'll be in the audience, she's sitting right here, and Bob is coming up to the lectern, and she's right there doing his shenanigans. And he goes on this tangent that you know it's going to go somewhere really, really nasty. And she's going, she's holding her clipboard, and I know she's going right here. We're going like this. And her white face is turning red. And it's getting really interesting. No, you don't. No, you're not. No, you're not going to say that. That's Damarys in the audience. Damarys facilitating a speech. She's a perfectionist, okay? She loves to be prepared. If there's something she hates about anybody here, is you're not prepared. And her biggest beef is time. Although she loves food, that's a whole different story. She'll come up here, and for years she couldn't get rid of her notes. So she'd be there, reading out, interpreting her joke, real seriously, and it goes like this. And you know, she always felt that she could dance us under the table. Have you seen her salsa moves when she's reading and interpreting the tablet? It's like this, you know? And you can see her hips moving. Oh, that is really sexy. And then she'd finally come out with her joke and say something that would keep us totally dumbfounded. Then all of a sudden, laugh at her whole joke. Absolutely hilarious. And those are the moments I love the most, sitting in the back there and observing her while I'm evaluating somebody else's speeches, so I could never get to the point of my ideas in those speeches. And that's why I go overtime, because I'm observing her, watching her, and telling all these really interesting ways and these interesting moves and expressions. There's nobody like her using the body speech. Have you ever gone out to dinner with her? Anybody? No. She's the toughest person to buy dinner for. I used to hold meetings around meals. I hated to have business meetings around meals. I would always buy beer for everybody to get my officers to my meetings. There was no difference when we would work together. So there's this place called the Cabaret. No, this is no Moulin Rouge, okay? Nothing close. But I invited her one night there. Say, you want to try some crepes? And they made some great crepes at the Cabaret. I said, well, I like it. Well, you have to taste it. And one of the things I found out taking her out to dinner is she loves beef. Okay? Her biggest beef is time. She hates people going overtime. Huh? You go overtime. You will never stop hearing it for the rest of your life. We can't be going overtime. So I would write her an email back saying, come on, girl, lay back here. Who's the champion about time? Me, having a good time. It's the whole important thing. Who cares about time when you're having a good time? You keep claiming that you're going to dance underneath the table. Well, when are you going to invite me out to dance? You know what? Damarys is a great event organizer. You ever seen her organize her events? She's fully prepared. She's there ready. The food is there. Your red carpet is laid out. And guess what? You want to see the organizer at the evening, right? No, she's not there. She's gone. She never shows up to any events she organizes for us. Come on, Damarys. So, she's probably the most anal person besides myself in this club. But as I tried to mention to Maria last year at her roast, at least when we poop out coals, we poop out diamonds. Nice.